Alright, I'm going to try this again. This time without the radio playing. So, I just got back from Hallett, and the bike's still set up for race mode. And I'm going to switch it out and put it back into street mode. I think I'll do this in probably 3 parts this time. One part, I'll just rip these race bearings off. That shouldn't take too long at all. Second part, I'll put the street bearings on. Takes a little longer. And then the third part, I'll pull the wheels off and change the tires out on them and put them back on. These Dunlops kind of suck. See if I can find it. I had this one crack out on me. There it is. Look at it right there. It's all cracked. Didn't seem to affect handling any. Anyway, let's rip this thing down. The place is pretty messy, but I got everything laid out. So I'll just start by ripping off the seat and the tail bearing. 2 bolts. Hold the seat on in the front of the tail dealio. And 2 screws here. Again, this Motion Pro spinner T-handle works great. 1/4 inch. I suggest getting one of those. I'm not necessarily a Motion Pro fan, but this is one thing I do like of theirs. And then there's 2 pop pins underneath here. Just push those little doobers in. Oh. And they pull out like that. I should probably get a pliers here and make that easier. There we go. That slides right out. Dump all that out. Need that for later. In fact, not those washers. Put these over here, because that's where they're going to go.
First of all, you have to have economic growth, because if you don't have economic growth and a stable economy, you spend your time...
And the seat just slips out.
And you have economic growth, it shouldn't be an end unto itself.
Put those bolts back in there like that. I'll just set it there. Okay. One other thing. This tip over sensor, I just zip tied in there. But that actually needs to mount. Get the zip ties off. Put that fuse back in. Pull these cables back out. I just kind of stuffed them up under the seat here, nice and neat. Well, as neat as I could. Tip over sensor, your blinker and tail light connectors, go. Pull the windscreen off. 6 screws. You know what I'm missing? The most important part of this. I'll get that here in a second. So, one more. Pull that off. Put those right there. Here's what I'm missing. Ah, yes. Put that right there. All right. Pull these little side bearings off. You pop these little rivets here. One screw in the back. Same thing over here. Yeah, I got in trouble for music in my video last time, so it screwed me over. Pull these pop pins out. Underneath here you got a little grommet. Pop it up in the middle and pull it out of that. They pop right out. Actually, you know what? There's no grommet on my race fairings. So I just kind of set all this stuff together and put bolts and stuff next to it so I know they go where they go. 2 screws on the lower fairing. One on each side. Oh, kind of getting hungry. I'll put these up here. Alright, you got 3 of these Zeus fasteners on each side to hold the lower on in. Come on out, there we go. Hear my knees cracking? That's what it sounds like when you get old. See how much crap I got. Oh, I don't want to scratch. Not too much crap in there. Not too bad. clean that up a little bit later. I'll set that right there for now. Alright. Basically only 2 screws hold the front on. And these 2 little doobers here. Although, you just pull that right through. But it's easier if I drop this off the stand. To get the fairings out. So these screws came out of my stock fairings. They're the center screws that have the little metal bushing with them. Those work good on the race fairings. I'll put those back over here in the piles that have for the middle fairings. Right there they go. And we pull it off. We're pretty much done. I mean, race fairings are as simple as it gets. Pop that rubber through. There we go. Just kind of pull them out and get them past the frame sliders there, and that's it. I'll just throw them up here. So that's pretty much it. I got it stripped down. You need to I need to put the kickstand back on. Put the bracket back on there for my rectifier. Oh yeah, put the fuses back in. And put all the stock fairing back on. I left the stock fender on because it has all the clamps for my brake lines and everything where the race fender doesn't. So I thought, what the heck, I'll just leave that on there. Oh, that was weird. My stock exhaust fell over, but I'm not putting that on. So that's pretty much it. I'll take this tape off. I put a little black tape on my frame because it looked like my fairings might rub there. So I'll peel that off. Oh, it did rub on this side. See? Good thing I did. I don't wear the paint on my frame. There. Nice. Alright. That's pretty much it. I'll cut this off and then turn it back on, and I'll do the installation. Later.